Think fast, talk smart. Communication techniques, designed to offer practical advice on thinking quickly and speaking effectively, especially in high-stakes situations. This video provides structured insights and actionable techniques to help improve communication skills for both personal and professional success. Introduction: Why communication matters. Communication is one of the most important skills we have. It shapes our relationships, influences our career success, and affects how we present ourselves to the world. But communication isn't always easy, especially when we're under pressure. In those moments, finding the right words can feel overwhelming. Today, I'm going to talk about techniques that help you think fast and talk smart. Whether you're giving a presentation, responding to an unexpected question, or simply having a conversation, these techniques will help you communicate more effectively. By the end of this talk, you'll have a set of tools that will make speaking clearly, confidently, and quickly a natural skill. The foundations of smart communication. Before diving into specific techniques, it's essential to understand the foundations of effective communication. Number 1. Clarity. Clear. Communication starts with clear thoughts. Be sure of your message before you begin speaking. Number 2. Confidence. Confidence comes from preparation and self-assurance. Trust in your knowledge and experience. Number 3. Connection. The goal of communication is connection. Whether with one person or 100, aim to make a meaningful connection. These 3 principles, clarity, confidence, and connection, serve as the base. Now let's explore techniques to help you think quickly and respond intelligently. Technique 1. Pause to process. One of the simplest but most effective techniques in communication is pausing before speaking. When faced with a question or high-pressure moment, take a brief pause to gather your thoughts. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it shows confidence and helps you avoid speaking impulsively. In that short moment, ask yourself, what's the main point I want to make? Who is my audience and what will they respond to? How can I frame my response clearly and concisely? A few seconds can make all the difference between a well-considered response and a rushed answer. Pausing not only allows you to organize your thoughts, but it also gives the impression that you're deliberate and composed. Technique 2. The power of structure. When speaking under pressure, structure helps you organize thoughts quickly. Here are 3 easy-to-use structures. Number 1. Pre. Pre stands for point, reason. Example. State your main point, explain why it matters, and provide a quick example. For example, if asked about your opinion on a project, you could say, Point. I think it's a great idea. Reason. It aligns with our team's goals. For example, last quarter, we saw success with a similar approach. Number 2. PSB. PSB stands for problem, solution, benefit. Useful for addressing concerns or challenges. State the problem, propose a solution, and explain the benefit. For example, problem, we're facing a drop in customer engagement. Solution, let's focus on interactive content. Benefit, this will increase user involvement and satisfaction. Number 3, PPF. PPF stands for past, present, future. Good for explaining processes or discussing progress. We started with a small customer base, present. Now we've expanded to multiple regions, future. Our goal is to become a global brand. Using structure gives your thoughts clarity and helps your audience follow your message. Technique 3. Active listening and mirroring. Communication is not just about talking, it's also about listening. Active listening involves fully concentrating, understanding, and responding thoughtfully. When someone speaks, listen carefully and try to mirror their language and tone. This does 2 things. 1. It builds rapport, showing the other person that you're truly engaged. 2. It allows you to frame your response in a way that resonates with them. For example, if someone says, I'm really struggling to meet this deadline, you could respond, it sounds like the timeline is challenging. Let's explore some ways to manage it. Mirroring acknowledges their concern and makes your response feel more aligned and supportive. Technique 4. Focus on key points and simplify. In stressful situations, it's easy to feel the need to say more to fill the silence. But speaking clearly and concisely is often more effective. Focus on 2 or 3 key points, rather than overwhelming your audience with too much information. Simplifying doesn't mean dumbing down, it means distilling your message to its core. Consider the essentials. What is the primary message I want to convey? How can I say this in the simplest, most impactful way? Keeping your response focused makes it more memorable and easier for your audience to understand. Technique 5. Use visualization to boost confidence. Visualization is a powerful mental tool that can boost your confidence and calm your nerves before important conversations or presentations. Before you speak, take a moment to visualize yourself succeeding. Picture yourself speaking confidently, making clear points, and connecting with your audience. This mental preparation creates a positive mindset and helps reduce anxiety, allowing you to approach the conversation or presentation with a sense of calm and assurance. Technique 6. Adapt to your audience. Every audience is different, and being able to adapt your communication style to your audience's needs is essential. This involves asking yourself, 1. What does my audience already know? 2. What are their concerns or interests? 3. What tone will resonate with them best? Adapting to your audience means making your message relevant and engaging. For example, a technical explanation might be fine for a team of experts, but for a general audience, simpler language and relatable examples are more effective. Technique 7. Practice empathy and emotional intelligence. People respond positively when they feel understood. Practicing empathy means taking time to understand the emotions and perspectives of those you're communicating with. Emotional intelligence allows you to adjust your message based on the other person's feelings and reactions, building a stronger connection and making your communication more impactful. For example, if someone is expressing frustration, acknowledge it before moving to solutions. I can see you're feeling overwhelmed by this. Let's work together to find a way forward. Empathy transforms conversations into meaningful exchanges, making people more receptive to what you're saying. Technique 8. Practice, practice, practice. No one becomes an effective communicator overnight. It takes time, effort, and practice. The more you practice these techniques, the more natural they'll become. Find opportunities to practice, whether in low-stakes situations or through intentional exercises. For example, try speaking on a random topic for a minute using a specific structure like PRE or PSB, or engage in role-playing exercises where you respond to spontaneous questions. Practice builds familiarity and helps you refine your ability to think on your feet. Conclusion of becoming a smart communicator. Mastering the art of fast. Smart communication isn't about being the loudest or quickest speaker in the room. It's about speaking with clarity, listening with intent, and responding with empathy. With these techniques, pausing, using structure, listening actively, focusing on key points, visualizing success, adapting to your audience, practicing empathy, and continually practicing, you'll find yourself becoming more effective, confident, and impactful in your communication. Communication is a skill that can always be improved, and the 8 techniques we covered today will serve as tools for navigating every conversation, every question, and every high-stakes moment. Practice them, refine them, and watch as you become a smart communicator who thinks fast and speaks with purpose.